them.
Hartman adventures at them, man. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on again, people? Yeah, man, welcome back to another Friday Night Live with Hartman Adventures. Yeah, it's been an awesome week so far. Last week we had an epic live stream with General Wu. And this week, yeah, man, we're looking forward to having another great night with you guys again. Yeah, man, it's been a little bit hectic for me today, but nevertheless, still the year I try to deliver for you guys just the same, you know. See a couple of you guys here already. See Artel in the building. Big up yourself, Artel. Welcome, man. Welcome back to another live stream. How you doing, bro? It's been a while since we actually catch up. Well, ring you one of these days, eh? Yeah, man. Big up yourself and welcome back to another live stream. It's a pleasure to have you here each and every week. Yeah, man, I can see Marvin Ross is here as well. Big up yourself, Marvin. Also one of the loyal supporters every week here with us. I can see Lisa is here. Lisa is saying, hey, Dre. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back. It's great to have you this week again. My brother, So What TV. Big up yourself, Ryan. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, bro. It's a pleasure to have you here again this week, you know. And Ryan actually talked one day this week and felt so proud of Ryan, you know. Ryan go out and him doing the thing. I wait for him to bring that to you guys on film channel still, but trust me, I felt so proud of you this week, bro, and what you achieved. So yeah, man, and guys, don't forget to go and check out So What TV is doing some awesome work in and around his community. He does a lot of charitable work, donating to schools, their fundraisers, fund the activities. He also helps out with the elderly people in his communities. Bring awareness to different issues that are happening in and around his community as well. So go check out So What TV. Yeah, man, and you can also see some of the lovely work that he's doing over there in his community. So big up yourself, So What TV. It's great to have you again, bro. One of these weeks we have to sit down and chat, and then people can get to see who and what So What TV is all about, you know. So don't worry yourself, bro. One of these weeks I will definitely be getting you on so that people can actually see what your channel is about, and see some of the nice work that you've been doing in your community. So big up yourself, bro. Yeah. So as I was saying, hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday night so far. Hope you have your beer, your chips, your popcorn, whatever else you need to get you through the shows and stuff like that. Just relax, put up your foot, check out the show, have a beer, have a sip. Yeah. So welcome back to all of you guys. I want to say big shout out to Jamaica Shore Fishing Jerry. Today is actually his birthday, guys. So if you can go over to his Instagram, his channel, Jamaica Shore Fishing, wherever you can, just go over there and show him some love. Today and birthday, so show him some love over there. Jamaica Shore Fishing, and that's the same thing for all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Just enough love, brother. Hopefully we can link up again soon. Bless up on your earth strong, and enough love and long life. You see me? Yeah, I see Lisa is here tonight again. Bless up yourself, Lisa. Great to have you tonight. Great to have you tonight. Thanks for joining. I see Anne is here as well. Bless up yourself, Anne. Thanks for joining. New Haven, Connecticut. Big up yourself, bro. Always here. And he says, bless heart, man. Don't know. I know that Anne, Lisa, they are very good mates with So What TV, and is always contributing to So What TV. Very informative person. Has a lot of wealth of information that she shares out with So What TV and his live stream. So big up yourself, Ann. Welcome, and hope that you enjoy tonight's show. I can see New Look at Lures is here. Yeah, man, another brother. Always here with us every Friday night. Always supporting Hartman Adventures. I was actually talking to him today. I haven't even replied to one of his messages as yet because, yeah, I've been a bit busy this evening. So don't worry yourself, bro. You will definitely get back a reply from me as soon as we're done with the live. So we always a chat. We always dep on WhatsApp and we chat pretty much every day. So big up yourself, New Look at Lures. Also want to send big up to Arville over there in New York, just to see him. Somebody we very acquainted with New Look at Lures, you know. So big up yourself anyway, the Arville. Haven't chatting a little bit, but we do catch up on Instagram sometime when we have the chance. So big up yourself, bro. Yeah, man. So What TV is also sending one love. Yeah, man. Looking forward to a good show. And yeah, that's the same. Yeah, man. I have a topic that I actually want to cover. I've thought about covering it one of those past weeks, but I opted not to. But I keep getting questions around this topic. So I am going to cover this topic tonight. And this topic is all about lures. This topic, I get so many questions every week asking me what type of lures I use, how heavy the lures are, stuff like that. So just want to cover this topic this week regarding lures. New Look at Lures would have been a perfect person to have on tonight's show, but unfortunately I won't be able to get New Look at Lures on for tonight. But me and him done talk about that already, and him already explain why he won't be able to pop on just yet. But as soon as stuff sort out, New Look at Lures will definitely be on the channel. And you guys will be able to drop in your questions, everything like that around lure making, lure fishing in his part of the world over here in New York. Yeah, man, he has some awesome lures that he has been making. The sand flea lure has been causing havoc for this striped bass season so far, and trust me, wow, he lost one recently, and I'm sure that whoever finds that lure is gonna have a fun time out there fishing that lure. So yeah, man, big up yourself. New Look at Lures. One of these days we'll have to get you on. As soon as you give me the go ahead, I'll schedule the show and people we can have a wrap and people can pick your brain regarding lure making and all of them stuff, you know. So big up yourself, bro. Hothead is in the building. I pray, bro. Big up yourself. Welcome back, man. Great to have you tonight. He's the boss. Definitely. Yeah, man. So what? Definitely. So you don't know. New Look at Lures always a doing thing. Always out there. Yeah, man. Magic lure that. The sun flea lure is I don't know what you put on the lure there. It seems like you put some fish flakes or something. Now stop drying the fish them. The bluefish and the striped bass them. So yeah, man. I don't know if you follow what's his name on Instagram. I forgot his name. I still remember his name. I don't know if you follow him, but he actually caught a massive striped bass this week. I don't know if you follow him. New Look at Lures. He caught a massive striped bass. I was so surprised. He caught one about 2 weeks ago, and he caught one even bigger this time around. So I don't know if you follow. Let's get his name. I'm actually getting it on my phone right now. Come on, it's not loading. But yeah, man, Tony Dan is in the building. Big up yourself, Tony Dan. Welcome back, man. Japoint. So his name is Japoint. Keep on forgetting the last part of his name, Japoint. I don't know if you follow him. He's caught a massive strike boss this week. Tony Dan, top of the evening, gents. Big up yourself, Tony Dan. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah, man, guys. Remember to hit the like button, hit the share if you've not done so as yet. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can get this stream to at least, I'm seeing about 15 people in here. I would love if we could get at least 15 likes on the video so far. Yeah, man. Remember to hit the like button as soon as you jump in. Jordan is here. Big up yourself, Jordan. Welcome to the live, man. I don't recall seeing Jordan here before. Jordan, if you're new to the live, let me know in the chat and big up yourself. But if you are not new, yeah, man, welcome back to you, man. Big up yourself and hope you're enjoying these live streams so far, you know. No, but I will check him out. Yeah, man, check out Japoint on Instagram. Massive strike boss he caught recently. About a week ago or last week. Yeah, man, really cool, brother. He's in Jamaica sometimes. I think he's in New York as well. So check him out. So yeah, man, as I said, I'll be touching on this topic of lures. I'll be touching on the topic of lures this week because I keep on getting numerous questions about the lures that I use, the types of lures and all of that. So yeah, I'll be running through a couple of these, and I can't really go through every type of lures because there are so many different types of lures out there. But I can just go through some of the ones that I use. I can't even go through all of the lures that I use, but I'll go through some of the main ones that I use on a regular basis. And then hopefully after I go through them, you guys will have a better understanding of the lures. I'll try to explain why I choose the lures that I choose and when I would normally choose the lures that I choose. Hopefully I can show you guys a couple of clips from the channel as well of some of the different catches that I get from some of these lures. So yeah, hopefully I can be able to do all of that for you guys as well. So yeah, lures. Let's see if we can get right in there. Jordan is saying that this is my second time catching your live. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in, man. Bless up yourself, man. It's great to have you on for the second time. I know that the name is not one that I've seen every week, but I wasn't sure if I saw it before. So big up yourself, Jordan, and thanks for joining the live, you know. Mr. Meeks live plan. Mr. Meeks live plan is from my home parish up there in Manchester. I don't know if you know that, Mr. Meeks, but that's where I originated from. That's my home parish in Manchester. My parents still live there. I spent majority of my life growing up there in Manchester. Went to school and all of that. So yeah, man, big up yourself. It's the last time I went to Mandeville. It's so different from when I was growing up there. It's a lot more traffic, a lot more development and all of that. So big up yourself. Go check out Mr. Meeks. He has a YouTube channel over there in he's vlogging out of Manchester. So big up yourself, brother. And thanks for joining the live. Yeah, man. Hopefully, when I come back to Mandeville, I'll have enough time where I can link up with you and maybe we can do a video. So big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Hopefully we can link up and we get to know each other one of these days, you know? Up there in Mandeville. Yeah, that's my home parish. Love Mandeville, Manchester. Very cool, Very nice. Awesome people. Yeah, man, that's my home parish. So yeah, let's get into lures. Yeah. So what is a lure? Anybody? Well, I shouldn't even come to this page yet. Anybody in the chat can tell me what is a lure? What are lures? What would you define a lure as over there in the chat? I know you guys probably a little bit, probably read off of it on the screen already. So if you never cheat and know what lures are, just drop it in the chat, yeah? Yeah, man, big up yourself. Yes, my friend, anytime, my brother. Definitely. Whenever I come back to Mandeville, I'll try to reach out to you. Usually when I come to Mandeville these days, it's because I come there in the night and I leave the following morning, or sometimes I might leave a day after or so. So not all the time I have a lot of time when I come up there, but the next time I come and I have some time, I'll definitely link you and make you know some of the boats in. Yeah, Marvin Rasta laugh because he must say I'm gonna put the thing on the screen already and then I ask the question. But let's see how good some of your brains are. Let's see how many of you were able to read off what's on the screen and able to define what a lure is. Yeah, let's see that. All right, so I'm seeing so what TV is saying a fake bait used to catch fish. Lisa is saying it's a fake bait. Yeah, man. New Haven is also from Mandeville, my home parish. Yo. So we have a nice little community of Mandeville people here, man. Big up on yourself. Everybody over there in Mandeville, my very special home parish. Big up on yourself, man. Didn't know that you were originally from Mandeville as well, bro. Yeah, man, we have to go chat, man. We have to go find you on Instagram so we can chat. Find out if we and you go school together or something. Yeah. So yeah, what are lures? So lures, a fishing lure is any one of a broad category of artificial baits that are inedible replicas designed to mimic prey. So the lures are basically artificial baits that are designed to swim and mimic a bait fish. Technically, that's what it does. So it performs similar actions to either a dying bait fish or a healthy bait fish that swims in the water, and that would normally trigger a response from any prey or any other fish that is looking to prey on that type of bait fish. And sometimes it's not necessarily that type of bait fish that they prey on, but it's because of the action of the lure in the water, which entice them to strike the lure. So that is in essence what a lure is, and there are different types of lures. There are so many different types of lures that it's so hard for me to even try or even attempt to go through all of the different types of lures. You have trolling lures, you have casting lures, you have jigs, you have and within those categories you have subcategories to all of them. Many different types of subcategories to all of them. And somebody like New Look at Lures, or if Jerry was here in Jamaica Shore Fishing, I know that they do a lot of lure fishing, also Big Wild Beer. Big up yourself, Big Wild Beer, and which part you there. Guys, if you haven't checked out Big Wild Beer's channel as yet, go ahead and check him out. It's Gone Fishing with Big Wild Beer. Awesome brother. We did a video recently catching some fish and stuff. So if you haven't checked him out as yet, go and check him out. But yeah, there are people who would have great understanding of lures and the different categories that lures would fall under. So these are some of the different types of lures that I use. As I said before, these are not all the different types of lures that are out there, but these are just some of the ones that I use. So one of the most popular one is the metal jig or a spoon. So you have metal jigs and you also have spoons, and these are all metal jigs or metal lures. You have the top water poppers or spook and spook plugs. You have soft plastic or swim baits. Not most people would normally say paddle tail. You have the twitch baits, which these are the ones that you would see most people use, especially out here in Jamaica, the ones with the lips and stuff like that. These are some of them. You have crankbait, you have twitch bait, crankbait, jerk bait. Which other type you would normally have? Jig heads, several different types of bait out there. A type of bait that is very popular, but not very popular in Jamaica. It's mostly popular over there in Australia, New Zealand, and them countries, is the stick bait. I use stick baits, but I don't use the types or sizes that they would normally use over there. Reason, some of them are very expensive. Also, it's a little bit harder to get some of them. The some of the types that I would want to try, it's a little bit harder to get them because I would have to order them from either New Zealand or Australia and stuff, places like that. But I would really love to try some of these ones. You have some Indonesians that make some great lures as well, stick bait lures. I've spoken to a couple of them. I would really want to order a couple of them so you guys could see them. But whenever that is done, then you definitely know say I'll be doing content around doing getting those. Let's go back to the chat, see what some people are saying. Yeah, man, tap water is what I love. Yeah, I know that you are a tap water lure fisherman. You know, most of the baits that I've seen you made, or all of them so far, are tap water lures. And trust me, you've been doing a phenomenal job with those lures that you are making. Very pretty, very colorful. Action is very great as well. So, yeah, man, big up yourself, New Look. Know that you love the tap water. And one thing about tap water fishing is the excitement that it creates. Whenever you tap water fishing, and you get that big blow up on the lure, there's a certain excitement that would normally overcome you. It's like you get a big adrenaline rush, and you always want to go back to get that similar feeling. So I can understand why you are a specialist, or you would specialize in tap water, because it's just a different experience to when you have subsurface lures, which and you get the bite, but you don't see when the bite happen. On the tap water, most times you get to see exactly when the strike happen, and that's just epic. Everything New York, NYC. Big up yourself. That's the first time I'm seeing this in the chat as well. So if this is your first time, welcome to you as well. Recently started watching your channel. Thanks again, and welcome to the Hartman Adventures family, man. Don't ever feel like you're a stranger here. We're all one big family, and we all are just enjoying ourselves, you know. So welcome to you, and thanks for joining the family. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. If you do have a channel, also feel free to drop your channel link in the chat so that people can get to find you, and also give you some support. Yeah, man. Anyone who has a channel and you want to share your channel link, just copy and paste your channel link in the chat, so that people can come over and start following you. New Look at lures, I would love to try you the fishing magnet. Oh, yeah, man, that sun flea lure is a different type of lure. If I forgot send one, come give me try see if it work down here too. Some try one of them spot there, me know have some top ones and stuff like that. New look at lure, bless up. Do you know new look at lures? Everything New York. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Everything. Have you ever fished white stones? I guess that's a question for new look at lures. Yeah, man. It's so much fun using the tap water poppers, man. Absolutely, absolutely fun. Jordan, these fish is not using their brains. Trust me, it it sometimes it I don't know if you've ever seen, what should I say now? You ever see a pretty lady and you just always have to look in a fair direction, even when you tell yourself, say, oh, don't look in that direction there. You always are looking at that direction there. It's the same thing. The lure is just the pretty lady for the fish. So a fish them can't resist the pretty lady. Yeah? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Jordan, sometimes timing is everything. Yeah, man. Timing is everything. Especially when you're lure fishing. Timing is everything. The time of the day when you go out has a lot to do with the types of fish that you catch or whether or not you catch anything at all. All right. So let's move on. So these are some of the different types of lures that I have, as I said before. Um, except for this one, which is the very first picture. I don't have that exact type, but I have a diamond jig that looks pretty close, or a set of diamond jigs that look pretty close to that. So that's why I use that picture. I also have a couple of the Pompano jigs. I used to use them. I don't use them anymore. I haven't even seen them in a little bit. They're somewhere in my garage in one of the tackle bags. So I haven't used any of these in a long time. I also use the bucktails. I think I have about 2 or 3 bucktails left because I keep losing them every time I try to go look snook with them, keep losing them. And I keep losing them at Great River. Great River don't like me. So I don't have a lot of bucktails left, but bucktails are great for catching snook and tarpons and them fish. And crocodile spoon. I don't know how many of you guys ever seen a crocodile, the specific brand crocodile spoon, but these spoons are absolute fish killers. This particular brand, and it's a really vintage. It's not one of the newer brands spoon. The crocodile spoon, if you can get the crocodile spoon and have it in your tackle bag, absolute winner. When you go out and you cast lures and you're not catching anything at all, draw for your crocodile spoon, and most times you will get a hookup either from a blue runner, bar jack, one of them type of greedy fish there. Usually try to pick up this particular brand. It creates a nice action in our water, especially if you have sun overhead where the water is looking really good. These spoons are real fish catchers. Yeah, man, you said you watch New Look at Lures but don't know him. Okay. Anthony is in the building. Big up yourself, Anthony. Welcome to another Friday Night Live. Big up yourself, man. I don't remember if I've seen you in the chat before, but welcome. And it's great to have you here tonight. Yeah, man, absolute pleasure having you here. I hope you're enjoying the live so far. Yeah, man. Listen, but analyze New Look at lures. The lures are the pretty ladies for the fish. Analyze me, I tell. I'm pretty sure when you go fishing, I say the sun flea lure there, just they see that little skirt thing where you put on a hook. Yeah, man, the mini skirt that you put on a hook. So bluefish them and the bass them just can't resist it. Yeah? That little bucktail thing where you put on a hook. Yeah, man, a mini skirt that. Them can't see it and pass. And which is more effective, lure or bait? Um, it depends. It depends where you're fishing, the time of the day that you're fishing, and also the type of fish that you're going for. There are some fish that don't matter what you're doing, they might not bite on a lure, and you will always have to use a bait to catch them. Some, but that doesn't mean that 1 out of 100 times you might not catch one of them on a lure, and it might not be just the regular type of lure. For example, you might catch permits on lures, but those are what you would call like flies. So you'll catch them on a fly lure. I don't use fly lures because I just don't. I'm not experienced in fly fishing. I don't have any fly fishing gears or anything like that. But you can catch them on flies. Um, so for somebody like me, I would normally go use bait for permit fishing. However, if I'm fishing for like barracudas and stuff like that, I prefer to go with a lure. Anything that is very territorial or those high-end predator fish, I would prefer to go with a lure. Especially if I'm inshore fishing. When you go ocean fishing, that's something entirely different, and I don't have a lot of experience ocean fishing, so I can't really attest to what's best out there. But I've seen a lot of people doing trolling or casting lures out there, and they do very, very well with lures as well. However, what I would say is if you have a short period of time to go fishing and you want to cover as much ground as possible, or most likely we have hooking up a fish, I would say go with a lure, because with the lure you can cast it further, you can cover more water because you can walk up or down the beach, cover an entire area, and you can pretty much search out the area with your lure, and you can know where the fish are biting and where the strike zones are. Versus with a bait, when you use bait for fishing, you pretty much have, once you cast the bait out, you have to just leave it out there and wait on the fish to find that bait, pick it up and run. Sometimes the fish might pick it up, take off your bait, and you still don't catch the fish. But if you have a short window to go fishing, and you want to find a spot that the fish are feeding in and biting, I would say pick a lure and go with it. Yeah. Let's see who else. Let's see what's going on in the chat right now. Going to use it tomorrow. I guess you sent in something earlier. Anthony, didn't see what that was. I'm sorry about that. Take some pictures and videos, Anthony. What does the bucktail lure imitate? The bucktail lure, more than likely it would be like the small squids or small octopus. I guess the motion, that dipping motion, because most times when you're fishing the bucktail lure, you're kind of bouncing it off the bottom. So I guess it's the small octopus, or even them smaller predator fish. Yeah, I would say those probably would be the lures. But you actually do have the small squid lures that look like a squid. Nomad makes some very nice one. So if you can check out Nomad lures, you'll find, I think they are called the Nomad Squid Tricks. Yeah, they make some really, really nice squid lures. Big up yourself, Hartman. Gaswell McCook. Welcome. This is the first time seeing you actually in the live, Caswell. It's a pleasure having you. We've been having some great conversation in the comment section of the videos. It's great having you on one of these lives. Over there in Canada. Big up yourself over there in Canada. It's a pleasure having you here tonight. I don't know if you're still in Jamaica, but I know you were here recently, and you did express that you were having some vacation time. I hope that your vacation time has been very, very well spent and you're going back very, I wouldn't say rested, because if you're going back rested, that means you didn't have enough fun. So I hope you're going back a bit tired, but got some real relaxation and some time out here and enjoy yourself. Yeah. So thanks for joining tonight. Maybe the sunflower lure is the lady. Yeah, man, definitely. The sunflower lure, definitely the lady. My friend, sorry, but I have to run. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Mr. Meeks. Thanks for dropping in tonight. Yeah, man, and whenever I come Mandeville and I have some time, I'll definitely drop in with you and see if we can link up. All right. Good night to you and your family. Maximum love and respect to you from Montreal, Canada. Yeah, man, we are back in Canada. Come home Monday night, and we all went back in Jamaica. Definitely, it's been a pleasure, man. So I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time out here in Jamaica, and now you're back in Montreal, back on the your stamping ground. Ash is saying hi to everybody. That's my wife. So welcome, Ash. You're always here. So big up yourself. Ash is babysitting. One night I should bring Zyla on so that you guys can meet Zyla one of these Friday night. So yeah, I'll bring Zyla on so that because you guys don't know Zyla as yet. Zyla is the new baby. You guys don't know Zyla as yet. All right. So another type of lure is the top water poppers, right? Top water poppers. These are usually you normally use these to create disturbance on the surface of the water. These lures are lures that whenever the water is very calm and you're not getting a lot of subsurface action with your subsurface lure, sometimes throwing on a top water popper, it can just stir up and cause these big blow ups, especially early morning whenever the water is looking like glass still. Whenever you need to entice that bite from a predator fish, sometimes they are there in the water, but they're just not striking the subsurface lure. You want to throw on a top water popper that is going to cause some disturbance on the surface. So, for example, the first one that is at the top, that big green one, I actually have, well, all of the lures here on this page, I have all of these lures. The first two, I rarely use them because I'm just not fishing in deep enough water to use these lures though, where I need to bring fish up to the surface from deep. I rarely use them. I think I've used this red and silver one about 3 times. I didn't hook up anything on it. I think I used it about 3 times. The green one, I've never used it. I've brought it out with me, but I've never used it because I'm just not fishing in deep enough water where I need to bring fish up from very deep up to the surface. Yeah. But these lures, you would normally use these whenever the fish are very deep and you want to raise them up to the surface. You're using your subsurface lures, but they are not striking the subsurface lures. You would normally want to throw on one of these big poppers up here, create a lot of disturbance on the surface, and that would normally bring the fish up. And most times create like it would cause like a feeding frenzy effect where they come up and try to strike it. Now the smaller plug bait and these 3 over to the right, these lures are lures that I've caught fish on recently, as recent as my last 2 videos. I think I've caught fish on these 2 lures, and these were in the early morning when the water is very still, not getting any action on any of the subsurface lures, and throwing on one of the top water lures just caused the fish to go into a frenzy and try to strike. And most times when the water is that still and you throw on a top water lure, it does entice the strike, and you normally get a hookup, especially in the early morning. If you watch a lot of new look at lures, he fishes a lot of top water and poppers, and he usually gets a lot of hookups on the surface. Especially when he's fishing those choppy waters and stuff like that, he gets a lot of strikes on the top water lures. All right, these are some of the most popular lures that you will find out there on the market. Usually when you walk into a store to buy lures, especially out here in Jamaica, you would normally see lures that look similar to these lures. Reason being, these are some of the more popular lures that people would normally fish. For example, this Yazuri up here, these are some Yazuri, Rapala, and I have pretty much all of these lures up here right now. Except for this silver Daiwa lure. This silver Daiwa lure is one lure that I absolutely love casting. I was fishing on the border of Saint Anne, I think, and Trelawney. I think I was fishing somewhere on the border of Trelawney and Saint Anne, and I got a massive hookup on one of these lures, and I wasn't even able to set my hook good before it got cut off. So I have a feeling it's one of them big barracudas or something. Just hooked me up and just cut my leader line. I had a 60-pound leader. Leader line just cut like razor blade touch it. No chance at all to set my hook or stop that fish any at all. So I'm yet to buy back another one. I have to buy back one, but this lure right here is an absolute barra catcher. Let me see if I can find a video show you guys one of the barracuda that was caught on that lure. Myself and Uncle Bert were fishing one day, and Uncle Bert, I was throwing live bait, and Uncle Bert came with lure, one of that same Daiwa lure, and he got a massive barracuda. Barracuda was 15.5 pounds. So that was an epic catch. Let's see if we can share this now. So this was Uncle Bert with one of those Daiwa lures. That Daiwa lure is an absolute monster for catching barracuda. And usually whenever we go out and we have bright sun overhead, we usually throw this type of lure. It's a heavier lure, so your lighter rods will not be able to cast this lure. But if you have a nice medium heavy setup, this lure is perfect for that. Maybe 20 to 30 pound line, braided line. This lure is perfect for that. When me and Uncle Bert, we were doing a lot of this particular area here. Barracuda in a 1 week, this same week here. So on the Sunday, Uncle Bert caught a 20-pound barracuda, 20-odd pound barracuda in this same spot. And then the Saturday after that, me and him go down and him hook up this barracuda.
Big old barra, my boy.
Look at the size of that. Look at him.
Same size like
absolute monster. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys the lure in his mouth, but yeah. So that's the Daiwa lure right there in his mouth.
Sunday until there. No, sir.
Yeah, man, that's the same Daiwa lure that's in his mouth right there. This lure at the top, that Yuzuri lure at the top, that lure is another lure that I used to catch some nice barracuda a couple of times. These Dr. Fish lures, these silver and black stripe lures down here, I've caught so many barracudas. Not as big as the one that Uncle Bert caught, not as big as that, but I've caught so many barracudas on that lure as well. I should be able to show you guys one of them that I caught. A couple of years ago, I had on one of these and I caught a nice barracuda. All right, so I'm getting that video for you guys right now. Yeah, that's the barracuda that I caught. Was about 5 or 6 pounds. Very nice. So those Dr. Fish lures, if you can get your hands on a couple of them, absolute treat as well. You can't go wrong with them. Those lures are fantastic for barracuda fishing, especially the ones that swim just below the surface. If you're fishing in shallow waters, this one right here with the second to last one in that row, that's awesome for shallow water, maybe like a foot or 2 foot of water, 2 feet of water, or even less. Absolute works like a treat. The only difference is you will need a lighter rod setup to cast this lure out a bit further, because these lures are very light. They don't cast very well when you don't have the proper setup. Now, the very last lure at the bottom of the list is a lure that is so cheap, it's ridiculous that these lures sell for that type of money. But these lures are actually so versatile that they catch a wide range of fish. I've caught snappers on it. The 25-pound barracuda that Uncle Bert caught was actually caught on this lure. I gave Uncle Bert one of them and he caught that 20-odd pound barracuda on it. Absolute. This lure, I can't even explain to you how many different species of fish that lure catch. I'm gonna show you another video that I caught a nice mutton snapper one evening. I went out one evening and I caught a very nice mutton snapper on that particular lure. I've caught jacks on them, I've caught barracudas on it, I've caught so many different types of fish on that particular lure. It's ridiculous. It's one of my favorite type of lure. The only difference is I haven't been able to find it back. I've been searching for it, but I'll find it. Where is that video? Just bear with me, guys. What are you guys saying in the chat so far? Ash is saying hi, everyone. Everyone is healing up. Ash, yeah, man, big up yourself. These pencil bait are stingers. Yeah, man, they are stingers. Some fish them can't resist. They cannot resist these baits. And can barracuda be eaten? Yes, they absolutely can be eaten. There's a stigma around barracuda that they are poisonous and all of that. However, it is true that barracudas can be poisonous. However, they are not as poisonous as a lot of people make them out to be. Reason being is because there's a plant in which is called the cigatoris or something like that. I don't quite remember the name of the plant, which you have these small bait fish that live in and amongst the plant. They don't eat the plant, but they spend so much time around the plant that their body start to absorb the toxin from the plant. Now, any fish that eats those bait fish and eat a great quantity of them will eventually become poisonous from the toxin that they inherit from the bait fish. It's not just barracudas that get that toxin. It's any predator fish that eats those bait fish. So the stigma that surround barracuda that they are poisonous, you can get poison from any other type of bait fish that eat those you can get poisoning from any other type of predator fish that eat those bait fish. It's not just the barracudas, so you have to be mindful of that. Also, you can get something that is called mercury poisoning. You can get mercury poisoning from tuna and other type of migrated fish that migrate all the time. You can get that type of poisoning. However, it's not as common as people think. So yeah, you can. One way that I've always heard people say you can find out what type of if a barracuda is poisonous, you can cut a piece of it, put it close to where ants or an ant's nest, and if the ants crawl on it and start eating it, you know that fish is not poisonous. As well, when you catch a barracuda, most of the time they have some little things on them that we call lice. If you see the lice on them, that means they are not poisonous. If they are poisonous, the lice is not going to be on them. Fully Adventures is here. I was watching a couple of your videos today. We're catching some mackerel. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Over there in the States as well. Virgin Anjo is in the building. Welcome, Anjo. Welcome. Big up yourself, man. It's a great pleasure to have you. Always supporting you. I tell you, Mr. Irvin is one of them guys that we may actually look up to in a fishing. He has a wealth of information where if you're a young angler, find him on Instagram, run your questions by him, and trust me, you won't regret. You won't regret knowing Mr. Irvin. Wealth of information. Ask him a lot of questions about many different type of fishing styles, bait and stuff like that. And Mr. Irvin always willing to share with you some of his experiences or tell you some of vintage type of lures or setups and stuff like that. Very, very knowledgeable brother. So big up yourself, Mr. Irvin. So at TV, Fully Adventures, I send greetings to him. Great info, Hartman, and the poisoning. Yeah, man, big up yourself. No problem, bro. It's just a matter of knowing. It's education that is the key to everything, you know. So the more you know is the better judge, is the better decisions you make around certain things, you know. Yeah. Tony Dan is in the building and saying bless up to Fully Adventures. Yeah, man. So let me see if I can show you guys the video of the mutton snapper that I caught on that lure down there. That lure is such a versatile lure. So if you guys, matter of fact, when the stream is finished, I'll try to see if I can get all of these, the links for all of these lures, and I'll put all of them in the video description. All of these lures as you would like. Let's see. I don't think yeah. So I was out and I was just doing a little after work casting with my lighter setup. These lures are pretty light. They don't cast very far if you don't have the correct setup. But when you have the correct setup and the wind is in your back, these lures will cast a mile out. So yeah, you will really love fishing with these lures if you can get your hands on them. Every type of fish pretty much strike on them. Barracudas, jacks, everything strike these lures. Because these lures actually look like the smaller ballyhoo bait. If you guys know ballyhoo bait or mackerel bait, them slim
Fish on, guys.
profile bait
Nice
that
fish.
are long. These lures look
Was-
like that, and a lot of predator
Whoa,
fish
nice snapper.
tend to go for those types of bait.
Nice mutton snapper. Guys, I was recording for the entire time and I didn't get a single hit. And as soon as I turn off the camera,
Tony Dan said, Professor Hartman, I'm learning a lot. Great lecture. Well, it's not a lecture, it's just sharing information with each other, you know. So somebody has taught me all of this information, or I'll go out and research it on my own, and I don't have any problem sharing information
check
with
out this
anybody
snapper,
at
guys.
all. Mr. Irvin with the name Cigatira. That's the poisoning that you could get. Big up yourself, Mr. Irvin, for that one. And the test kits are, he said that the test kits are available. You can test your fish to be sure.
Check out this
Great information, Mr. Irvin. So, and if you're looking to get some barracuda, if you get any and you want to be sure, you can just get your Cigatira poisoning test kit, and you just do your little test on the meat before you decide to cook it.
But look at that.
Yeah, man, these lures are great lures to catch all different types of fish. I wish I was able to show you guys the one that Uncle Bert caught, the barracuda, 25 pound, and what the fish did to that lure.
50 casts and I didn't even
wish I was able to show you guys that. But if you go to my Instagram page and scroll all the way down, you'll see it on there. Absolute beast. The barracuda was almost as tall as Uncle Bert. Reach him well over him waist height. And Uncle Bert is not short. He's actually couple of inches taller than I am. Maybe 6-7 inches taller than I am. And I am 5'9". So yeah, these lures are absolute treat, man. So yeah, that lure there that I used to catch the mutton snapper is the last one at the bottom. Let me see if I can get the name up. That's the name on the screen. And for all of these lures, I try to put the name of them below the lures. So if you want to find them, you're able to find them easily. This Nomad, the Mad Scad lure, absolute treat. Cast a mile out. It's a sinking lure, it's slow sinking, but trust me, it is a fun lure to go out and fish with. If you cast it out and just leave it for it to sink, it has this little wobble to it going down to the bottom where the fish it entices them to strike. And when you're actually reeling it in, the different cadence that you use with the lure, the cadence is the speed and action that you put on the lure. That's what is referred to as the cadence. The cadence that you use on the lure is actually it does a lot of different action based on how you decide to fish it. These Rapala lures are absolute snook catchers. Snook Kemar use these Rapala lures a lot, as well as this particular Yazuri lure at the top. They use it a lot. I also use it, but usually you guys don't see me use this one a lot because I have to cast way out, and the only time I'm casting this particular one way out is when I'm on my ultralight setup, which is like 10-pound braid and maybe 10-pound leader. When I have that rod, I can cast these way out. So that's why you don't see me using a lot of these Rapala lures, but I have a couple of them. Another type of bait that is very popular and I also use is the swim bait, and these are the paddle tail baits. I don't use them a lot because I'm just not fishing in areas where I can get a lot of like snook bites and stuff like that. That's why you don't see me using a lot more of these swim baits. Now, for these swim baits, if you can get them, if you have snook in the area that you're fishing, these work like a treat for snook. So if you can find snook and you have these swim baits, especially this particular one on the right, top right, works like a treat. These little mullet lures, mullet looking ones, are absolute snook catchers. The ones on the left, if you're casting off like a ledge and stuff like that, you'll pick up a lot of different types of fish. Even barracuda will bite on it, jacks and stuff like that. They will bite on the one on the left a lot. Now, you guys, if you guys have been following my videos recently, you'll see a couple videos where I'm talking about the jack magnet lure. The jack magnet lure is these ones right here, but particularly the green one at the top. So the three together in the middle, those lures are what I call the jack magnet there. That's not the name of them, but that's what I call them. Particularly that green one, it's an absolute, I don't even have words to describe how this lure is. It's a stick bait lure. It's not soft, it's a hard lure, it's a stick bait, but it's really tiny. It's probably 2 or 2.5 inches long, but it's really heavy because it's a solid lure. It's not metal though, but it's a solid. I think it's resin epoxy resin, I think. I haven't stripped the paint off to know exactly what's in there, but I think it's resin epoxy that is used to make it. It's a stick bait, swims very well, but trust me, I've caught so many jack fish using that small lure. It's ridiculous to talk about. The other one that is below it is also a stick bait, and these types of stick bait, you would normally see people using them in Australia, New Zealand, places in the US, off the coast of Mexico, Gulf of Mexico, Baja. If you watch a lot of Covey fishing, Brooksy, Briggsy, Morning Tide, any one of those guys, they use a lot of stick baits. Not necessarily this particular brand. Most of the ones that they use are handmade wooden stick bait lures, and those ones are pretty expensive. So, but they would normally use a lot of stick bait. So if you want to check out any of those channels, you can check them out. You'll see them using a lot of stick baits. I do have this particular one here. I have two of them, the pink one and the blue one that you're seeing on the screen. Now, these are fast sinking stick baits. So normally if I'm fishing on a ledge that is pretty deep and I want to drop the lure, let's say I can see fish in the water but they're not coming up to the surface, usually I use one of these sinking stick baits, cast it out, give it a couple of seconds, let it sink down to the bottom or stuff like that, and then I would start retrieving the bait. There are different ways you can use the sweeping action. You can use like the what you would call it, like a twitch action on these baits, but different cadence work different ways on this type of bait. This particular one is a sinking bait. They do have it in the floating and sinking baits as well. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Mr. Irvin, very nice action on these Rapala lures. Absolutely. These Rapala lures are a treat. If you can get them and cast them out, give them a try. They are absolutely great. Drew is in the building. Big up yourself, Drew. I wonder if this is Drew from Instagram that I've been talking with. from over there in Kingston. Big up yourself, Drew. I'm not sure, but hopefully that's Drew from Kingston. Haven't gotten to know you in person as yet, but hopefully one day we can link up and go do some fishing. I've seen a few of that Twitch like an actual fish. What do you think about these? Which one of them? The Twitch. Which one of which one of them are you talking about? Drew, what do you think about these? Any one of the Twitch bait lures are usually very good. It's really down to how you fish with them and the type of setup that you have to actually cast them out. But Twitch bait lures are absolute fantastic lures to use. I use a lot of Twitch bait lures. Jamaica Shore Fishing, he does use a lot of Twitch bait lures as well. Fully Adventures recently start using more lures for fishing. I've been using paddle tails to catch mackerel and striped bass. Yeah, saw you catching some mackerel with some paddle tail today when I was watching one of your videos. Also saw you using like a spoon to really small spoon to catch some mackerel today as well. I was watching that video just today. I was watching it. You will be surprised over any reef or beach areas with these action tails. Yeah, I think Mr. Irvin is talking about these brown ones on the left. These will work perfect for any beach fishing that you're doing. Absolute treat. I think Fully Adventures was using some lures that look just like these ones at the top left in the video that he was catching the mackerel with today. I think those just different color ones, but those are the same types of lures that he was using. Great action on light tackle. Yeah, very good action on light tackle. I have a couple of the resin lures as well. They are good cast a long distance. Yeah. So yeah, these jack magnet lures, I think they are resin lures, and trust me, they cast and they have a really slim profile, but they are hard and they can cast a mile out. So you don't even need to put any force behind the rod when you're casting it, and they cast a mile out. Caswell, great presentation on these lures, Dre. Thank you very much, Caswell. Thank you very much, man. I think that's the last spread on this presentation, because as I said before earlier, I would only be sharing some of the lures that I use in this presentation, and this is not all the types of lures that I use. I have some, let me see, I have some vintage Daiwa lures here that I bought one time. See one, I just found one. I always have a couple of lures around like this. So I have these vintage Daiwa lures. Let me see if I can find something. See if I can find something so you guys can see it. It's still blocking it out. Oh, come on, man. It's not showing you guys. Sorry about that, but I have some vintage Daiwa lures here. I haven't even taken them out of the plastic as yet. Oh, here. I haven't even taken them out of the plastic as yet because I'm just not ready to use them because they're hard to find. I found 5 of them, bought 5 of them. Just haven't used them as yet. I've had them over a year now, almost 2 years. So I'm cherishing those lures. They are vintage. I only saw one set of them and I bought all 5 of them. That was probably a year, 2 years ago. So yeah, what do you guys think about this particular presentation? Would you like for me to share it out in the Facebook group so you guys can download it and check out the lures? Would you like for me to do that? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, man. These lures are some really great lures that I've been using over the years. Um, I've had so many luck with these lures. Let me see. Especially some of the top water lures. I absolutely love using the top water lures. Oh, here's one that I guys. So many of you guys might not know, but I actually do make lures in my spare time, and I'm gonna show you one of the ones that I've made um right now. Let's see if I can show you guys.
First bar.
So this is one of the lures.
Was
I used this lure one time, and when I caught something on it, I
lure
haven't
was
used it
full.
again since that time. I just didn't want to lose it. This was the first lure that I actually made from scratch, took it out, and actually caught something on it. And since that time, I just brought it home, took the hooks off, and just put it down in my garage. Have not used it again since that. Um, and I felt super proud about that lure. Absolutely loved using it. The color was pretty, all of that. But that was the very first lure that I've ever made and actually used it for fishing. I have a couple of other ones, but I just haven't used them. Um, I just haven't finished them off as yet. This lure actually is a one of one. Usually, whenever I make a lure, I always make one of one. If I fish with it and I like how it swims, then I'll try to make another one or two. But I've never really thought about making any lures like for mass production. But never know what will happen out there in the
Bar.
future. That's the lure right there.
Yeah.
Caught a nice little barracuda.
Bar.
Let's see if I can pause the video where you guys can get a
First
good look at the lure.
bar.
See it there? Up till now, I'm not get a name yet, but it was a fun lure to use, you know? It looked like a little mullet.
Nice one.
Absolutely loved using that lure. And it cost
No,
a
say something must
mile
have
out.
I bait fish them this morning, you know. From me see bait fish them, and no say
Sheer
something have like this morning.
presentation, um, and on all possible
Mighty
platforms.
swallow it.
I don't know if I can't upload it because I tried
Guys,
uploading one to Facebook one time and it didn't allow me to
see this
upload
lure?
it. So
That's a
I can't
handmade
upload it
lure
on
by
YouTube.
myself.
I can post it on my Facebook page.
This
You
is the
guys can
second
get
time
it
I'm
from
taking
there.
it
I
out.
do have a WhatsApp
I made
number
this,
right now.
well, I completed it
But I
last week.
haven't created a WhatsApp group.
Last week
Should
I
I create
finished
a
making
WhatsApp
it.
group so I can share it out? Let me know in the chat. You can
And I
send it
took it
via the
out last
WhatsApp
week
group if
Saturday.
you guys want me
But
to
it
create
wasn't
a
swimming how
WhatsApp
I
group
wanted
as
it
well.
to, so I brought it home.
I can
Tuned
do
it.
that and share it out with you
Bam.
guys.
Second cast we did this morning.
Yeah, man. I also want to say
Hook up a
big up
barra.
to all of my brethren them over there in another
Tell her to
WhatsApp
them up
group,
like bait
fishing
fish
WhatsApp
them.
group that I'm in. That's one that me and Mr. Irvin always in our chat.
Yes, guys.
So big
It's a
up the
4.5-inch lure. Shaped like a
876
mullet.
or the Anglers United. Or
I
you
don't know if
call
I've
Anglers
ever,
United. Just pay Jamaican and
I
we
don't
in
know
their
if I've
chat.
ever caught a fish
Gimmicks each other
on a
every
lure
day
and felt more proud.
and share
Trust me.
whatever ideas we have around fishing. So yeah, I can create a similar group if you guys want, and we can just chat there,
Yeah.
share ideas, and all of that. Yeah. So that was one of my
Rose.
most proud fishing moments. Actually making the lure, carrying it out, and
See him there, guys?
getting that hook up on
See
there.
bad lure there? It don't even have a name yet,
Yeah,
guys. I
that was
haven't
really
even
nice,
given
man.
this lure a name as yet.
That was
Just
really
made it
nice. So yeah, let's see what
tuned
you
it
guys are
and come
saying.
through.
That's
Hook
a
up
good
a barra.
idea, especially for people who are just starting out at lure casting. Yeah, man, definitely, Mr. Irvin. I'll try to see if I can share out the presentation.
See lure there, guys.
In my
See them
most
swim?
recent video, I've been using Daiwa SP Minnow. The
See them
swim
swim?
action on them are just irresistible. Absolutely. Daiwa make some
Look, see them swim?
awesome lures. Some incredible lures Daiwa make. Different types they make. The
Just
hard
need and
plastic,
tuned it.
soft plastics, and stuff like that.
Alright, me see if
So,
anything else
yeah,
out there
man.
follow.
Definitely, bro.
Follow bait fish them.
Jordan, bro, I would love for you to try the NLBN swim bait paddle tail. All right, I'll make a note of that one. I don't recall ever trying out that one, but let me see if I can make a note of that one right now. I'm just gonna make a note of that on my phone. That's the NLBN lure. All right, let's see what this lure looks like. Yeah, Jordan, respect, man. Enough respect. I'll definitely try to see if I can check them out and see if I can get a couple to try. And when I do get them, I'll definitely credit you in the video that I'm using it in.
Yeah. First killings.
All right. Excellent. Excellent lure. It's shame you put it down. Now you see that's you see when you have what do you call it now? So when you have one child where you
Come on
feel
again. Come on. One
too
more bar.
proud and you pet them
Come
and
on.
while them.
Just see my jump.
Yeah, that other
Get it.
lure there for me. That's the first one I've ever made. I feel very attached to it and I don't want to lose it. So I just brought it home, clean him up, put him down in my garage, and yeah, that one I could just be a little what do I call it now? Souvenir. Yeah, man. Souvenir that one's going to be.
Where they?
Caught 3 stripe bass on the
Where?
SP Minnow in one fishing session. Wow. I forgot check out that video because I didn't watch that video. So definitely I forgot check out that video, bro. MD5 is in the building. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. We've been discussing lures tonight. A
Talking
vast
about
part of
that,
the
this is
show has
actual.
already
That's
passed
actually the
where we were
first
talking
fish I'm
about a
catching
couple
on
of
this the
lures.
entire setup, guys.
That
This is
that I
a
personally
new rod,
use.
new reel,
So
new
yeah,
braid,
man. Big
everything.
up yourself, bro. And welcome. Lure making is fun and satisfying. Absolutely. Lure making is absolutely fun and satisfying. The lures, let me see. I did have a couple of lures, a couple other lures that I've made recently, and I did send them to somebody. So let me see if I can find them now. If I do find them, I'll share them with you guys. But I do have a couple of other lures that I've made. The only thing with lure making is getting the balance of the lure right. If you can get the balance of the lure right, trust me, you are well on your way to making lures. Even if the lures are not very pretty to begin with, you are well on your way to lure making. All right, I found them. Let's see if I can download them and share them with you guys. Yeah, man. So if you are able to make lures and fishing with them, whenever you get a hookup, trust me, it's gonna be one of the most rewarding feeling you will ever have. Trust me, you will not get a better feeling than that. All right, so just found the lures and downloaded them. I'm gonna share them with you guys. See what you guys think about. Not that one. That's the wrong window. Yeah, let's see if I can share this one. Upload, and where did I save them? Oh man, I lost them. All right, let's go back and look for them. So I just downloaded the the lures and I just can't figure out where I saved them. All right, got it. Yeah, guys, if you haven't hit the like button as yet, yeah, man, go ahead and like the video. You know, the more people that like the video is, the better it is. Oh, it's not. I can't share that file. Can't I share that file? Invalid file type. Oh man, it's not allowing me to share the file, guys. Let me see if I can do something else. Maybe I have to do a share screen. All right. Let's see how this one is gonna work out. Dragon Nation is in the building. Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, man. Welcome to you, man. We are here talking about lure fishing and different types of lures tonight. Lure. What's this one? Image. It's really not allowing me to share this. Whoa. So why can't I share this? Share. All right. So these are a couple of the other lures that I've made. So these ones, this one in this blue and yellow one, I love fishing with it. The action on it is great. I love fishing with this one. You guys just haven't seen it in any of the videos as yet, because I'm still in the testing phase. So I just haven't put it out in a video as yet using this particular lure. So yeah, but this one swims like a treat. This red and white one, it's a sinking lure. I don't really love how it swims right now. I've made another one for it, or I've made two more of them. They haven't been painted as yet or coated with epoxy. So yeah, I'm still in the testing phase on this one. These other two up here, this green, yellow, and black one, I made this one on Independence Day last year, I think, and I just painted it in the Jamaica color just for the sake of painting it in the Jamaica color. That one I don't really fish with it because I just have it at home. So yeah. And this other one is a slow sinking lure. It's a diver. So it dives down head first. Swims really nice. Still haven't made a video with that one yet as well. So yeah, these are some of the ones that I've made. But yeah, you guys will see some more of that another time. But yeah, Dragon Nation, bless up. You got some talent, bro. These look good. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Fully Adventures. Appreciate that, man. Mr. Irvin saying get some eagle claw sometimes okay. Sometimes crap. Yeah, I think eagle claw make is it the eagle claw lures you're talking, or hooks? Eagle claw hooks are good sometimes. BKK or mustard hooks are great. Those are the hooks that I like. Particularly mustard, because mustard is a little bit more cost effective, but they do a very good job. But BKK hooks are wow, sick. Nicely done. So what TV? Yeah, man, respect So what TV. New Look at Lures saying beautiful. Yeah, man, big up yourself, New Look at Lures. May I have to go chat some more about these lures? I'll send you a couple of pictures and stuff like that. So Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. So yeah, guys, I'll try to see if I can share out the presentation on the what you call it, on Facebook. I'll try to see if I can share out the presentation on Facebook so that you guys can go over there and check it out. I'll send the link again for the Facebook group. I would really love for you, some of you guys, to join the Facebook group so that we can pretty much just chat there and link up and have a great session or conversations every day. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about. I'll be happy to jump. Excuse me. I'll be happy to jump in and contribute whatever I can in terms of my knowledge, whatever I can share. But trust me, it would be great if we could, some of you guys can join the Facebook group and we can have some daily discussions. And also, if you guys want to share whatever you catch, your pictures of whatever you catch, and get some comments from people, ask for different suggestions around bait, types of bait to use, different setups, everything like that. It's just a community where we can come together, share ideas, and interact with each other. And that way, you don't really have to share your phone number, anything like that, if you don't want to, because it's on Facebook. So you don't have to put like a WhatsApp group where you use your phone number and different people see your phone number and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with my phone number being shared because I have a phone number for the channel itself. I also have my personal phone number. So as you guys can see, 2 phone. So whichever one you guys reach me on, I'll have both of them where you guys can contact me. So if you guys don't mind, jump on the Facebook group. I'll try to share the presentation over there. Now and then I'll share a couple of clips, videos, and stuff like that of fish that I catch. Sometimes I go out. I don't really catch anything major, so I don't make a video of it. I'll just make a couple of clips of them, share those on Facebook. You guys will be able to see those as well. So yeah. Do we have any other questions or suggestions in the chat? Yeah, man, I'm willing to answer any questions you guys have regarding my lures. I can't tell you everything about lures overall, but I can tell you about the ones that I use. So yeah, let's see if we have any other questions here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other questions coming in. So we're just going to round it off and see if we can call it a night at 9:30. Yeah, man, because I still have my bag to pack because I want to go out tomorrow. Still have my fishing bag to pack for tomorrow. So yeah, man, if no other questions are in the chat, it was great to have all of you guys tune in tonight. Hope you guys did enjoy this show. Hope you guys enjoyed the presentation as well. Like I said, I'll have, if you come back maybe tomorrow and click on the live stream for this, on this live stream, you'll see the links to all of the lures that are in the presentation. I'll put links for all of them inside the comment, inside the video description, and you guys can find the lures there. If you would love to purchase them or just look at them, whatever, read up about them, all of the links will be in the video description. So go and check out the video description. Just come back tomorrow. I'll try to drop the links in there tonight. So you guys can come back tomorrow and watch the video, or just click in the video description and find the lures there. So it was great having you guys tonight to chill and chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. And looking forward to catching up with you guys next week on the next Friday Night Live. We still don't have a name for the show, and we are now on episode 12. Can you believe that? We are on episode 12 and we still don't have a name for the show. But yeah, soon have a name for the show. As soon as I finalize that, or if you guys have any suggestion on what to name the show, definitely feel free to suggest that. Drop that in the comment section or somewhere about there on the video in my community section. Anyway, you can reach out to me and you want to make a suggestion, just go ahead and make a suggestion. And one Friday night we'll come on, we'll do a poll and see if you guys can choose a name for the show, because it's our show. It's not just my show, it's our show. And then all of us can make a decision and that will be the name of the show. So if anything, big up you guys. Thanks again for tuning in tonight, and catch you guys in the next adventure.
Hartman at them.
Hartman Adventures at them, man.